Hi, third graders. You ready for your spelling test this week? I hope you've been studying. Before we get started, let me remind you that you can pause the video whenever you need to if I'm going too fast for you. I will continue to give you tips and tricks and remind you of not how the word is spelled, but ways to think about spelling the word as we go along. All right, let's get started. Our first word, number 1, is the word gray. The sky is gray. Remember that at the end of, remember the spelling for the long A sound at the end of a word. Number 2 is army. The army was protecting the country. Army, we have the R sound that we've learned, and the me, what's the long E? How do we spell a long E at the end of a word? Number 4 is grow. Did you grow 2 inches over the summer? Grow. What is our long O sound at the end of a word? Truth. I will tell the truth. There's that oo sound in the middle of truth that we talked about this week a couple of times. Number 5, the word is November. It is the name of a month. The first snow was in November. Remember to split that word up into 3 syllables. No-vem-ber. Nice. Number 6 is Monday. Monday is the name of day of the week. Hint, hint. Monday is usually a school day. It ends in the long A sound. How do we spell long A at the end of a word? Number 7 is low. The bird flew low over our heads. Low, long O sound at the end of a word. Number 8 is Thursday. Thursday is also the name of a day of the week, so we need to do something special there at the beginning. The sound, do you remember? Whether it's the first ER, IR, or UR spelling of Thursday. Number 9 is that tricky word that we just have to remember, due. When are the book reports due? Or the library book was due yesterday. How do we spell that oo sound there? Number 10 is the word boat. They went out on the lake in a boat. Middle of the word, long O sound. Number 11, board. He is nailing the board back onto the gate. Board. Long O sound that's R controlled in the middle of that word, board. Number 12, throat. That bird has a yellow throat. Number 13 is the word toe. Can you touch your big toe? Toe has that unusual long O spelling at the end of a word. Number 14, the word is note. My mother wrote a note. Number 15, the word is snow. Snow fell all night long. Snow. Number 16, along. The dog came along with me. Remember we talked about this word? Is a schwa sound. We have to decide which vowel to use for the first syllable, and then we just write the word long next to it, along. Number 17, over. The test is almost over. Over. We have a long open O sound and then ver. Number 18, the tricky one, straight. We can hear that long A sound in the middle of the word, and then we have some magical letters that follow, followed by the T sound at the end. The advanced spelling words this week, there's only 2. Number 19 is the word machine. How does that machine work? That is a tough word to spell. Number 20, the word is below. The hooks are below the shelf. We can hear that schwa sound in but and then low. Some people do say below, and that is your hint for that. If you need to look at your words again, listen to the word prompts, please pause your video here, reverse, because I'm about to show you the key to this spelling test. All right, let's go over these quickly. The first word was gray. We see the long A sound at the end, spelled A-Y. Army, A-R for the R. Me is M-Y. We use the Y for long E sound at the end of the word. Grow, we see that a long O sound at the end is O-W. Truth, the U sound in truth is spelled just with a U. November, make sure you capitalize the name of the month of the year. No, and then Vem, V-E-M, Ber, B-E-R. Monday, again, you need to use a capital M for Monday, day of the week. And then A at the end is spelled A-Y. Long A sound at the end was A-Y. Low, that's a long O sound at the end of a word, spelled O-W. Thursday, there were two things you need to think about. Which sound you're going to, which spelling were you going to use for the sound? I-R-E-R or U-R. U-R is the correct one, Thursday. Number 9 is do, D-U-E. That's one of those tricky ways that we have about three ways at least to spell the U sound. One of them is that U-E. Number 10 was boat, long O sound, O-A. Number 11 is board, again, long O sound, O-A, but the R is controlling that vowel sound and changing it a little bit. Throat, that's the long O sound, O-A, in the middle of the word. And then toe, the long O sound at the end of a word, but spelled a little differently with the T-O-E. Note, we also have a long O sound, but we know about this one. This is that silent E at the end that is helping the O say its name. Snow, long O sound, spelled O-W. Along, we spelled with an A and then wrote L-O-N-G for long. Number 17 is over, long O sound for the first syllable. Ver, with an sound there, first way to spell E-R at the end there. Straight, I hope you got this one. S-T-R, and then the long A-I, the silent G-H, and then the T at the end. Our two extra credit words, machine is a tough one. It looks like we would say machine or machine, I don't even know. But this is the spelling of machine, M-A-C-H-I-N-E. And even the E is not making the I say a long I sound. And our last word is below. This first syllable is typically said B, which is a schwa. We're going to spell it with an E, and then low. But as I said at the end, some people do say below. And then you can really hear the long E in the first syllable. Okay, that's it. Make sure you pause here if you didn't get through all of those and check your work. And make sure you really think about any mistakes that you made. I'm sure you did well. Thank you for spending time with me this week, and I'll see you next week for more spelling. Stay safe and be well. Let's try that again.